All right, everyone, welcome to Ask Hypnotica 18. We're going to expand your vision today from this question. I've been listening a lot to your trances lately and your YouTube talks, and that's also the reason why I decided to write you a message. I've been on a self-help journey now. Let's not call it self-help anymore. It's self-empowered. You're on a self-empowered exploration of understanding yourself and moving forward powerfully as a man to know thyself. And when you know thyself and you understand that, you're empowering yourself, all right? So continue to do that. Just know when the point comes, and that point does come when you're like, okay, I got it. Okay, I don't need to really learn anymore, but you can continue to educate yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, there's a point where you just got to learn, like, I don't need other people. I got it myself. Okay, now I just want to expand what I know. Just something I learned along the way. Anyways, because you don't want to get caught in the trap of being one of these things, always looking for what's wrong and what you can improve on yourself. You know, always look for how can you expand and further your evolution as an amazing human being. Okay, that's going to make a huge and powerful impact on the planet. Okay, that's what a vision is about. And it doesn't have to be in this wide, powerful, all-inclusively vision. Although that could be there. It could be as much as just kicking ass and doing your job amazingly and making people around you happy, because that can also affect and inspire other people. So, like I said, let's get into your actual question here, because I'm kind of rambling. And he's learned to let go of all the old garbage. That's awesome. He can finally enjoy his life and live free from pain. The problem is I don't really know where my journey is heading. Okay. First of all, a very small percentage of the people know exactly where they're going. Like people like grew up and like, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be this. Like, in my experience, it doesn't really work that way. I think you have like a vague compassing idea about the direction you want to go. No one gets the map and says, cool, I'm going to take a right here on this street, and I'm going to go up this way, and then I'm going to go 15 miles this way, and then I'm going to end up in Vegas. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Basically, the way I've really understood a lot of people is like, okay, Vegas is that way, okay, and these are some of the ideas of the goals or the things that I need to accomplish on the way to know that I'm going in the right direction. Okay, a compass is better than an actual map to a degree, because it gives you some flexibility. Flexibility is good. If you know you're in the right direction, you know, you can kind of hover yourself around and keep on self-correcting yourself till you actually get there. Okay, but knowing where you're going is a big part of it. So let's get back into the question. I know. It's one of those things. All right. The problem is I don't really know where my journey is heading. I went to a university in Germany for 2 years, quit it, and now I'm looking for a job. My life doesn't feel bad at all. It's pleasant, but I don't have a vision. It feels like it doesn't really matter if I'm meeting people or earning money. There are some small goals I could achieve quickly, but I'm missing a big vision. Do you have any advice for a situation like that? Have you ever been in a situation like that? If so, what was your solution? Yeah, I've been in a situation like that, and I'm still there. Okay, like I don't have this like big vision. You know what my big vision is to make the world an absolutely better place, and to go above and beyond what most people are used to, and to assist and to just be a fucking cool dude, all right? And to keep a smile on my face and to uplift others. That's kind of my vision, okay? Now, the vision has shifted a lot. At first, like, think about this. Like, you know, there was never one thing that really defined it. People know me as, like, the inner game guru. I've trained 80% of the dating coaches and lifestyle coaches out there and helped, I don't know, millions of guys probably throughout the years. Did I always think, oh, that's exactly what I want to do? No. You know what I did? I gave back. I mean, when I first was like 21, around there, you know, I went into a strip club. That's where I was working. I was working as a bouncer in a really blue-collar type of bad strip club where there was fights breaking out. And I went there and working for basically next to nothing. And all of a sudden, I started learning about women. I started learning about dynamics. I started learning about testosterone. I started learning about all kinds of things. And my interaction with women learned me to get better with women and to understand them more. And you know what? And guys would ask me. They'd be like, "Hey, you know, well, what do they like?" And I would tell them. And next thing you know, being able to communicate intimately with them, and they knowing that they can, you know, count on me to protect them in a lot of situations, I learned to develop a lot of intimate relations with women. And then I had a better understanding. And so more guys would ask me, and then more guys would ask me, and then I would learn more, and I'd expand my vision about what I wanted to learn and how I was going to stretch myself and go even further than that. And then more guys. And next thing you know, I I started getting here. So do I have a vision? No, I just have a behavioral habit of learning, helping those around me, and going from there. Is it rewarding? Yeah. So just think about that. Like, a vision is something like, what if you saw yourself in 20 years, right? And I'm going to give you a couple ideas so you could step into it and maybe generate some ideas that will help you expand that which you were looking at before. Like, imagine like you got a little mirror, like a little glass. Okay, we're going to knock out the wood around it, and we're going to install a brand new, big, nice, panoramic glass so that you can get in there and see. All right, there. It's done. Now you got some vision. Got some expansion going on, right? So the thing with that is, figure out what you want, first of all right? And what I mean by that is, what is your contribution to the earth? What is your contribution to beingness of other people? Start vague. Go from there. Like, what's important to you? Is making people laughing? Is that important to you? Making people feel good? Helping out others? Get a huge list and just keep adding it to it. Just have a big list that you just keep on writing things to it. And then realize, okay, well, what do you like to do that can actually incorporate those things? And then when you have that and you're looking at it, it doesn't happen all at once. Like, sometimes it just kind of trickles and says, oh, here you go. And next thing you know, bing, you get it. Or you're studying in a certain area and you really educate yourself in a certain area. And all of a sudden there could be stuff, especially this day and age with technology, that you could develop, and you could build your own software. You could build your own understanding. You could build your own philosophy. You can write a book. You can write audio tapes, but don't expect to get money off that, because people pirate these days. Trust me, I know that one. You're going to have to come out with a lot of your own money. However, women tend to be a little bit more karmically conscious, and men, hopefully, they stop being digital douchebags, and they actually appreciate the time that you put into these things, because it takes a lot of time. Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox on that one. The point is this. A lot of times, too, I'm going to give you another strategy. A lot of times, too, people are in a surrounding where they never let their mind open up. Like, a big vision needs a lot of space. It needs a lot of dimension, right? And a lot of people don't realize that when they're thinking about those things, they're stuck in their room. They're in like a little bitty room. They're in a place where it's just confined. If you'd like to maybe open up your mind a little bit and get a little bit more space and expand that horizon greatly upon your mind, go to a place where, like, you see a mountain or you see the ocean, where there's no obstruction. It's just you and the atmosphere. And sit out there and meditate a little bit. Listen to some good music. Think about what's important to you. Think about how you personally would like to bring your own contribution to the earth, or leave the earth with a good message or something useful. Sit out there and let that mind open up. Let your vision kind of have some room to play, really. Because, if you have this big vision, you're sitting in front of your computer like this, it's interdimensionally. It's one of these things that takes space. It takes time. It takes, like, expansion. And you can't really do it in a place like this. It's confining. All right. So get out there and open your mind up a little bit, and just give some time to meditate and let your brain expand a little bit. Let that vision be able to, like, escape and go, it's free, like a dog running wonderfully in the, in the meadow, where let it do its thing, man. So give it space. So that's kind of another little technique that you can do. And the third thing is just realize that a lot of times your vision is your message, all right? And it's your everyday occurring idea that you're doing, where you don't even realize you're doing it. Did I realize that I'm going to become like one of the top guys in the world that teaches lifestyle? No. All I did is I put one foot in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot. I did my best each and every day to help guys that were asking me, to help women that were asking, whatever it was. I just did that. And as time goes on, more and more people give referrals because you're doing good work. And next thing you know, you can build something like that also, because people talk, and then referrals come in, and then people really want your expertise because you're studying that. You're studying more and more and more. So find something you absolutely love, study the absolute fucking shit out of it, and just get it into your system, and continually do that, and realize that life is, like I said, is a journey. And if you can't appreciate it where you're at, then you're not going to appreciate it where you're going to be. So appreciate it now. Appreciate yourself for going for it. Appreciate yourself for writing this stuff down and taking the time to actually think about your life, because most guys don't. Most people don't. Okay? And then just have a deep faith that you're going to get there, and you're going to create a vision. And even create that affirmation in your mind when you're sitting out there looking in the open space, and you're just thinking to yourself, like, a powerful vision is now manifesting itself through me. It's a good one. Just say that over and over. of powerful vision is now manifesting itself through me. I see my vision appearing. Something like that, okay? And believe in that. And as time goes on, I think that you'll find that you get there. And the most important thing is be good to people, be good to yourself, and enjoy what you do. And remember that this is not a dress rehearsal. This is life. Go big, go bold, go after what you want. And Michael, from wherever you're at, go for it, bro. Expand the vision. Hypnotica out.